Okay. Well, thank you, Irene and Dena, for joining me. My name's Megan, and I am hosting a healing retreat at my Airbnb. I live in Salem, Missouri, and we have an Airbnb on our property. And I couldn't think of a better way to use this space than to open it up to a group of ladies that are interested in healing their mind, healing their body. That goes very much hand in hand. The whole weekend we've designed to reflect ways that you can heal your mind, heal your body, and target specific areas that you might need to put a little more work or effort into. This event is for like-minded individuals that all have the same intentions, which would be to heal in some way. You may not even realize the healing that you will actually get by the time you leave. You might be healing from something completely unexpected, which is nice. Or you might have a really good idea of what it is that you're trying to target and heal. So the reason why I started doing this is our first retreat. I hope the first of many, is because I switched over to a clean lifestyle, and I have a very clean diet, and I try to focus very much of my life in general around, avoiding toxic chemicals, toxic energy, toxic people, whatever that might look like. And I wanted to share all of this new information, and I've connected with Dena in the process of my healing. I've known Irene my whole entire life. So I've connected with some other wonderful ladies in the process, and I figured this would be a great way for all of us to share our insight. I started reading a clean beauty book, and it really just activated this fire and this passion inside of me for clean living. And I wanted to open my space up for others so they can experience the same thing. The event, like I said, is in Salem, Missouri. It is at my property, and we will have multiple sleeping arrangements here in the house. It's going to be August 5th through the 7th. It'll start around, I believe, happy hour, 5:30, 5-ish. People start arriving on Friday, and then we will go until about 1 to 3 on Sunday. So it's a full weekend retreat, 2 days a stay. All meals are included. It would be light dinner on Friday, breakfast, lunch, dinner Saturday, and then a light brunch on Sunday. It'll also include 3 sessions of yoga, 3-hour-long sessions of yoga. We will do a lot of guided meditation, group work. We have a ton of workshops set up for Saturday to fill up all of our time. We will have a lot of downtime too, but we will also do a lot of work, and it will be fun work. It won't be hard work. It'll be fun work, but you'll definitely leave with a lot of information once the weekend is done. And the food sensitivity scan, we're going to be having that. We'll have a social happy hour on Friday, and Dena can speak more on the food sensitivity scan. We will do that. Yes, the Reiki energy healing. Yes, it's an hour-long session with Stephanie. Yeah, so Jess is our yoga instructor for the weekend. She's local to Salem. That's great. And yeah, so all of these ladies we were all kind of connected in this energy, in this healing, in my healing almost. And it kind of transformed into this bigger thing. So, Dena, do you want to go into a little more detail about what you are going to be offering at the retreat?
Sure, yeah. So, I've been a nurse for 20 years, and I've noticed a lot of people have issues with their health, and about 80% of the time they stem from something to do with a food sensitivity. So I help you identify what those food sensitivities are. So you'll get a scan of 482 different foods, but not only will you find out what are the most inflammatory foods for you, you're also going to find out what are the most restorative foods for you. So you'll get 2 lists from me, and we'll go through those as well. And that's going to be part of your healing process when you come join us for the retreat. and I answer any questions for you. I give you a good game plan of what to add in, what to subtract first, so that you get the most benefits the most quickly.
Yes, and I have done the food sensitivity scan, and it is very informative, and it's actually really nice to know. I mean, obviously you do get the list of things that you should avoid, but I love having the list of things that you can have and just focusing on the things that you can eat and the things that your body, like you said, is restorative to your body instead of damaging and harmful to your body. So I think knowing the difference between those two, being able to avoid your triggers could make a huge difference in people's lives, and especially from some of the testimonies that you have shared. I am one too. So
yeah, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I think it is very amazing.
Yeah, and that's, your skin's your largest organ, and so I love what you're doing as well, because you're teaching us that what we're putting on actually goes in. And so we wouldn't think of that happening, but it actually does. So I love that we're going to be learning about, different ways to clean up our toxic load via our skin. And then also, what we're putting in our mouths. And then, we're even talking about, possibly doing some label reading, because not a lot of people read labels.
Yeah. No, it's amazing when you do step back and you really pay attention to things that you didn't pay attention to before. And you will learn that, most of us, we could eat very clean, but be using really harmful products to wash our clothes or wash our hands or wash our body. So eating clean, it only can go so far. Living that toxic free lifestyle, it really takes a lot of conscious decision making where you are knowledgeable about what it is you need to know. And if no one shares the information with you, then obviously where are you going? You have to seek it. And so that's too, this event is going to be a weekend for those people that are seeking that type of information, that want to learn more about toxic ingredients and how to read a food label and gardening and just, how to avoid certain things.
Yeah, I do want to kind of throw in there too, like if you're someone who is feeling really sick and you're really sick and tired of feeling like that, this would be a good retreat for you as well. Like if you've, lived your life not ever reading a label, and now you're on 20 different medications and they're all having side effects, and you want to, find ways to detox your body, this is for you. Because we're going to teach you how to do that, and we're going to give you tools, guidance, and how to slowly do that so it's safe and effective for your body. So it is for you too. If you're just overwhelmed by the whole idea of living a healthy lifestyle, this is going to be your jam, because you're going to be surrounded by people who have done it, who live it. I haven't even taken a Tylenol for 20 years. I find natural ways to soothe my body in every single way, shape, or form. So you're going to get to learn from people like me who live it. Like all of us that are here today, we all live it, the cleaner lifestyle.
Doing our best to.
Yeah.
So another worry is, will it be toxic to have a glass of wine? I'm doing all my clean eating. I'm using all my clean products. Is it toxic for me to have a glass of wine? And so I will be pouring some wines on Friday to help you discover natural wines that are clean, so that they actually can enhance your microbiome in your gut. They include polyphenols, they include resveratrol, more of it in the red wines, so that they are probiotic and natural wines that all the good bacteria has not been removed from or killed in by the use of additives. So is wine good for me? Maybe, in the right quantities. And you don't have to imbibe in wine that has additives that are unhealthy for you. So on Friday, we'll be pouring some of those wines, and I'm excited to share those with you. Yay!
I'm very excited for that part. Because I never knew that clean wine was a thing. So, to be opened up into that world of, in reality, if you're living a cleaner lifestyle, you're probably consuming a little less alcohol. So, having a couple glasses of wine is a treat. It's a true treat for your body. But to know that not only is it a treat, but it's like a not toxic option, and it doesn't have all these extra things. You're getting more wine and less junk. Yeah. And I think that's kind of what our whole a lot of what the weekend will be, the products that we will learn about and the skincare that we'll learn about and just all these different things. You're getting more of what you want and all the things that you don't want. Like everything that you don't want's not included. So you're getting more of what you want and what you need.
Share the wine with you and help people to understand my journey that started with clean eating and developed into clean wine so that I would have less pain. Pain, I think, drives you to seek answers to what's going on in life. And the answer for me was like Dena, not medicine. The answer for me was to see what in my diet I could alter in order to have less arthritis pain. And I'm happy to share that with people as well. Excited to.
I actually was just listening to a podcast today, and I'll share it on the event page because it fits perfectly into everything we're talking about. But it talks about stress and how harmful stress can be on your body. And it explains that stress is a physical and emotional response. It's when your body and your mind are off balance. Yeah. And it's basically your body's way of being in like fight or flight mode. And the more stress that you're under, the more you're in that like emergency, like red lights blinking, caution. Your body is just under this constant attack. And that's kind of part of the weekend as well, because not only are we going to show you how to avoid all these triggers that could be adding stress without you even realizing they're adding stress, but also just to relax, because we are going to be on, a farm and we're surrounded by land and there's no noise around us. So it'll really give you a chance to stop and smell the roses. Literally, I have roses out there. You can stop and smell them if you want. But no, for real, like you really can breathe out here. You can think. It's just so peaceful. And that is the biggest reason why I was like, I need to do something. I need to do something here. I need to offer this to someone else and let them experience what I have experienced.
I think it's a wonderful idea, Megan, and I know I'm looking forward to it. I know people should investigate it, do it. You're going to love it.
Yeah. Plus, you're going to end up with a lot of friends. That's the best part is we build relationships with you, and you gain an entire lifestyle change family.
Right. That's a good point.
Yes. Yeah. So we are very limited. If we want to talk really quick about space, we are very limited on space. We only have so many sleeping arrangements. And then once those options are full, then that's it. We don't have any other options. I mean, we really want to encourage conversations with you and make sure this is the right fit for you and make sure this is something that will serve you. We'll have a questionnaire. We can post a questionnaire on our event page. That way you can kind of tell, like, maybe you are not a drinker. That would be something good for us to know, or, what your experience and levels are with, wine. Are you, or yoga, for instance. So we want to make sure this is the right fit.
Hop on the event page, ask questions, interact. We would love to tell you more about it. It's going to be a really wonderful weekend, and your input will help us. We would love for you to ask.